Hello everyone and welcome to a new video. Today you join me in the capital of Croatia, Zagreb, and the plan is to ride from this city by freight train all the way to the coast of the Adriatic Sea. Oh, there's a guy there. So that's like the main plan for this journey, but like most of these journeys there are a lot of variables, so it might turn out very different, but we'll just see as we go. So right now we're gonna get down this roof, then we're gonna find a place to eat like a proper meal before we depart, and yeah, also go to a supermarket to buy some supplies for the journey. Oh, seems like it started raining again. Well, let's hope we get out of here tonight then. Alright, so we just went to the store. As you can see, the sun is already going down. Yeah, it's still winter, we don't have that much light. Big chance it's gonna be a night ride. By the way, this journey I'm joined by Raider, and he's gonna join me all the way to Split.
Let's go!
Hopefully. Yeah.
Yeah, hopefully.
So we arrived in the yard. So far it seems to be mainly grainers standing here. So we're gonna ride to a bigger town, about I don't know, like 2 hours of the line or something. I think that's a spot where a lot of traffic stops, so that's why we want to make a little switch there, because we do want to ride in daytime, you know, it's much nicer. Well, this is where we're gonna be waiting, just straight in the bushes next to the yard. So far I didn't see or hear any movement. Thing is, like, I see a locomotive right there connected to the left side of the train. I was convinced that traffic in this part of the yard would actually drive west if the loco is connected to that side. That might actually be not entirely true. Well, I guess time will tell. Just gonna wait it out and see. Well, I have my answer. This train is indeed leaving towards the eastern side. Well, it can probably double as a departure and arrival Mildenville. I guess we just yeah, have to see which side the locomotive couples on. After further investigation, I am actually convinced that this is the arrival yard instead of the departure yard. So trains coming from the west, they stop here. And on the other side, it's the trains coming from the east that stop there. I mean, I'm not sure, you know, I don't even know this yard, I've never been there before, so I'm just figuring things out as we go. Alright, time for some food. I found this in the trash can next to the plug-in. It's kind of a mystery meal. Let's see what we got. What the hell, bro? With the fries inside.
That looks scary.
Is it like a typical Croatian dish, this one?
I think it's typical GIFGAS fucking dish, this one.
That's for real. Oh my god. Look, it says, I mean, it looks healthy and good, you know, with the chickpeas in it and stuff. Yeah. You wanna try a fry?
Nah, I'm good.
You hear the locomotive, but you can't see it. Sounds like it's leaving. I hope it wasn't pulling anything. That would be shitty. Okay, now I see it going. Yeah, no, it's not pulling anything. Just leaving on its own. Okay, so Ryder actually called a friend because he doesn't really know any people that ride trains over here. It's not a big thing here in Croatia, but he knows one guy who was caught out in the city once, and yeah, maybe he'll join and show us the spot. I don't know if it's a good spot or not, but it's definitely good to check our options out. So after waiting for a couple of hours, we decided to head over to the other spot to check it out. I think that's the shunting lock. It also feels good to just move because it's getting quite cold, huh?
It is quite cold. It's okay, but for the feet, bro, it's fucked.
Yeah.
What the fuck? my hands are fine. My everything is fine.
Yeah.
But my feet are dying, man. Yeah.
Both in time. Nice. Let's act very uninterested.
Oh, that's fast.
Yeah, it is. The run-up is just shit.
I'm scared and I'm never scared.
I mean, you never rode a train, you know, so it would be stupid hopping on the fly for the first time.
Yeah, true.
Ah.
There is a woman looking at us.
Fuck.
Yeah,
Next to the building of Securitas.
yeah, I don't think we're catching that.
Nope.
The next stop is
Oh, dude, nice.
Yeah, this should be good.
Alright, so it's already the next day. I spent a long time waiting at that spot from yesterday, only to realize that the trains riding there weren't even going in the right direction, like it was mostly traffic towards Slovenia. So I walked to another yard in the city, but that was nothing. So I just kind of sat on a bench right next to the yard and fell asleep Then I walked around some more because it was cold. And then when the sun came out, I actually came to this spot because that split right there was actually the right direction. And I just slept some more over here in the sun. It was great. But the traffic situation right here, it's not the best. So yeah, I might be actually heading back to the yard right now to give it another shot. Oh yeah, also Raider, he left in the night because he was getting a little sick. Well, he was actually sick before and he felt like he was getting sick again because of the cold. And he has never, you know, rode a train or waited around in the yard for a long time. So he was like, you know what, right now this is not for me. But, you know, maybe in summer when it's warmer, I'll try again. And I get that, you know, this is like quite, I don't know, you have to be for it. Just walking around, waiting around for nothing the whole time, basically. It's beautiful though, like the district I've been walking around in, it's like the Studentka district. You have a very nice botanical garden right here. You have beautiful buildings. So here we are again, back at the yard. What the hell? Is this a no photographing sign? I wonder how long this sign has been around. So yeah, this is a different part of the yard. It's not the part I was planning to go to. That's like more to the left, but this is the exit track, and right there is an unguarded level crossing. So I assume the trains will go slow here, slow enough to hop on. Okay, not so many hiding spots, so I'm just gonna hide in plain sight and just gonna chill on this little staircase. As long as I'm out of view of these windows, I should be alright. Okay, this is actually a really nice spot to wait. When the train is coming, I just move in between the wagons so the log doesn't see me. I have to like hide quickly because once I'm like clear of these wagons, then I'm inside of the railway workers' offices. So ideally, it's gonna be gondolas or the grainer wagons where I can like slide under. Right, so I switched spots. I was waiting for 2 hours right there in full sun on the little step up. Right here I have a little bit of shade and I can also lay more comfortably. Yeah, the only downside is that everybody sees me and the street is so goddamn busy. It's like constantly cars driving and bikes going and people walking. So it's not ideal. But I think if I just lay down and just chill, people don't really care here, you know. So far there is no movement whatsoever. Yeah, it seems like they're mostly just working on the tracks. So it's actually the first train that I saw riding these tracks apart from one shunter, and it's a work train. Okay, time to eat something. I got this bread. It's not really bread, it's like a Croatian thing. It's called makovnjača, and it's a bread with like poppy seeds inside and sugar. I got this gifted from a girl yesterday. It's not bad. Some fresh new tracks coming in. Yeah, they're really renovating the yard big time. So the last time I rode across Croatia was in 2020, and back then the yards looked very different. Almost all the wagons I saw were domestic. And now when I look at this yard, I barely recognize it anymore. The old brown wagons are almost gone, hardly any Hajit markings. And instead you just see like foreign operators like VTG and Hermeo. It's all international rolling stock like everywhere. So yeah, in these last 5 years, domestic train traffic has clearly declined and international traffic has taken over. In many ways this makes sense, you know. Croatia has been integrating more and more into Europe. They joined the Union, they have the Euro right now, and the rail freight market in this country has opened up to international competition, which is way stronger and probably also more profitable than the domestic transport. And economically speaking, you know, it's a positive sign. There is like more integration, there is more connectivity, it's good for the economy. But at the same time, I just can't help but feeling nostalgic. The railway right now has lost a part of its character. And you know, despite the character and the uniqueness of the wagons disappearing, also my knowledge is disappearing because I don't know where these trains are going anymore. So yeah, right now it's quite hard for me to navigate this country. Like, I'm pretty sure if I take like a train out of here, it's gonna go to fucking Slovenia. All the traffic right here in this yard right now, it's these grainers. That being said, I'm still gonna wait here. I'm still gonna hop on the first suitable train I see and yeah, ride out of this place. Alright, back at the spot. Time to start the night shift. I think I'm gonna wait a little further behind those railway sleepers. I guess when it's later I can wait inside this train. It's an abandoned workers' train. And there you have some working workers' trains. They're still moving their stuff around. I think they're rounding up for the day, parking all their equipment, probably smoke one more cigarette with the boys, and then they're gonna head home for the night. Fucking hell, they did not slow down. Right, fuck it, I'm gonna head to the main yard. Not gonna wait in this spot anymore. Dude, it really sucks that the container train didn't slow down or stop for the level crossing. Yeah, I guess at night they don't really give a fuck. Well, this is the other part of the yard. The same stuff, a lot of grainers. Luckily somebody left me a nice bottom chair, so I don't have to sit on the cold ground. Okay, so I think they prepared the orange Wascosa train behind the VTG wagons. I'm gonna move into position so I don't miss it when it pulls out. There's something coming in. don't know what it is though. I hope it's rideable. It's diesel though. So this train came in with 2 diesel locomotives, and now there's one electric one that like drove past, so hopefully they're gonna like swap power from diesel to electric. The electric locomotive is right there, it's like on a different track, so I don't know if they're gonna swap. So this one has a locomotive, I think it has a shunter one at the back. So this thing is gonna get marshaled. So I'm gonna leave the yard. Shouldn't take it. Shit, that sucks so. That really sucks. I was really hoping this would be my ride out of here. Well, this container train is kind of coming to life. I think it's gonna move. Yep. These are not the easiest to board. Damn. Alright. Ah, fucking hell, finally. Yeah, a lot of work is being done. You can see the cranes. They're like filling up gondolas with stones and dirt and rubble from the railway sleepers. Yeah, see, this driver is actually careful. I could have waited here the whole time, but you just don't know. Alright, this is the moment of truth. If we're going left, we're going in the right direction. If we're going right, we're going to the city center in the wrong direction. I really hope it turns left. Yeah, it seems that we're actually going left. I think we're going the right way. Woo! Dude, that's sick, man. Arriving in Carlsbad. I'm not sure if we're gonna stop right here. We might also drive through. Fucking hell. Not the cleanest top off. These leathers suck. Oh my god. Nice. Alright. We made it. I think we rode for about 1.5 hours. That was enough because it's really cold. The train went pretty slow, so I jumped off before we reached the main station. I don't think it stopped, it drove through. So yeah, let's see tomorrow if other trains will stop. But now I'm gonna have to find a sleeping spot. I'm gonna follow these tracks until there is like a bridge. I hope somewhere under the bridge I can pitch my tent or nearby anyway. Because I'm tired, I'm hungry, I just want to go to sleep. Alright, let's see, where should I pitch my tent? There we go, pitch the tent. I think this is a pretty chill spot. I don't think anybody's gonna bother me in the night. So yeah, I'm gonna eat something small and head to bed. 3 in the night. Good morning. I slept like a baby under this viaduct. I went to sleep at around 4, woke up at 12. I loved falling asleep with the sound of like the cars and the trucks driving above me. Alright, so now I'm gonna make some tea, eat something, pack up my stuff, and yeah, just go straight to the yard. So for breakfast I have some black tea, some nuts and a bun, which I'm gonna eat with the fish toothpaste. Yeah, it looks a little weird, but it's actually really good. It's tuna with like pepper. Apart from 2 passenger trains, there is nothing in the yard. Only some like sided gondolas, which were there also yesterday, and some work trains. I saw these driving up and down the track this morning. Let's see if my water is still here. I like dropped it and I saw it drop and I picked it up and I took it to here and I was like reorganizing my stuff here. I forgot it like on the wagon, on the flatbed, I think. Look at that. It's still right there where I left it. Perfect. Okay, now to find a waiting spot. Probably just on the right side. It's still quite far to the station, although if they're... Ah, fuck, they have a watchtower and shit. So the situation is not the best, since you have a watchtower right... Oh, right through the freight container train. You see the watchtower is right there. They can just see me. And it doesn't really block. Let's see what this train does. Okay, so when the container train passed, I like went a bit down to check if the watchtower would see me if I would get like closer to the train. And when I did that, the guy came like outside of his like office and stood on the balcony, like, leaning on the guardrail and watching me. And then I thought like, you know, it's just what they always do. But with the other passenger trains that passed, he didn't do it, he just stayed inside. And also when I went back to sit on the thing right here, he also went back inside. So maybe he's one of the rare railway employees that knows what I'm here to do, or he just likes container trains maybe. But yeah, I'm gonna wait one more train and then maybe I move 1 yard forward.
Putnički vlak iz Duga Rese za Zagreb dolazi na drugi kolosijek. Putnički vlak iz Duga Rese za Zagreb dolazi na drugi kolosijek.
Well, we made it, but that took way longer than planned. The train started out like 3 times. The ride took 2 hours instead of 50 minutes. Well, I'm actually glad it took 2 hours because now I could charge my things. So apparently there should be a Lidl somewhere here. I have to buy just a bottle of water and maybe like a couple of muesli bars. It's a chill town. It's like the town where you cannot spend 3 days. But I'm actually not gonna catch from this town. I'm gonna go a little further because I know a yard which I think is good for riding out. I don't think I'm gonna ride today because it's gonna be dark anyway. And as you can see by the ridge lines right there, the mountain range starts here. So I want to do this ride in daytime. I want to see the scenery. Well, suddenly there is a big Lidl. Awesome. Dude, I think I even have the... Yeah, let's go. I got the Lidl drip. Alright, made it to the yard. See, I'm gonna go all the way around the yard now. Go to the other side, because over there should be some abandoned wagons. I can chill there and observe the yard, see how traffic moves here. So that tomorrow, hopefully in the morning, I can get out of here. Okay, so I found this sick abandoned house slash watchtower. I mean, I don't know if it's abandoned or if they still use it because it's like boarded up and there is a broom right there. I'm gonna explore this later because right now, yeah, the driver of the train right there is, well, you can see me and the inside looks still pretty clean. I don't think he's gonna like me snooping around in their infrastructure. So I'm just gonna check the yard out for now. So last time when I was in Croatia, well, last train up mission, I actually stopped in this yard, and while Shai and I were waiting in the yard, the workers were throwing stones at us, and they were hitting like the wagons next to us. So they don't like people around this yard, so I don't know how he's gonna react to me walking on here. Of course it's his driver and other workers, so maybe it's a different mentality, but yeah. Still, he is looking. No, he's looking. I mean, makes sense, you know. I'm looking pretty suspicious. Time for dinner. Oh, oops. Okay, I went for the classic again, pasta pesto, but with the red pesto, pesto rosso. The locomotive driver was like so suspicious of me. Imagine if he just sees this, me making pasta on like an abandoned train. I would make some more, also for him. Poor guy's been standing there for 2 hours now. And I mean, that's when I arrived, you know. Who knows how long these drivers have to wait sometime. And add some pepper. This pepper I already like ground at home. And of course, to top it off, some Parmesan cheese. There we have it. Dinner. Delicious. Alright, I pitched the tent next to the yard. Well, next to the abandoned part of the yard. I'm gonna try to get up more early tomorrow, maybe at 8 or something, to hear the sounds. That's like the one locomotive, the one driver still standing there. He's been there for 5 hours. Oh yeah, and for the last 5 hours, nothing happened in the yard. No movement at all. So yeah, let's go to sleep and see what's the situation like tomorrow. Good morning. I slept terrible in the night. It was so cold. As you can see, everything is frozen over. So all my batteries, it's my water and myself. So I woke up to the sound of the guys like sawing the trees down in the valley. It sounded really close at first. I was like, shit, maybe they're gonna saw down the trees that I'm under. Alright, so the train is still there, like the locomotive from yesterday, it's still there. I really hope the guy's not inside because he might be not alive right now. I heard 3 trains pass in the night. What's actually interesting, you can hear them from like very far. You hear the echo of the train before it gets here, like I think 10 minutes prior. The valley carries the sound so well. Let's wake up, make some hot tea and yeah, start the day. The tanker crane is finally moving out. It was here when I got here at like 7 and right now it's 10 the day after. The locomotive has been on the entire time. Right, so only one container crane pulled up right now in the wrong direction. I need some information on this yard. I'm not gonna ask the workers because last time I was here they went full Old Testament mode and started throwing stones towards me. So instead I'm gonna raid their old den. This small village here is filled with workers and workers in training. The railway school is right here and they do training in this yard and stuff. And they also have like a dormitory and everything, and they have like an old football club. It's called like the Railway Workers Football Club. So you know, I'm deep into enemy territory here. Beautiful area though. Look at this. Really nice, great waiting spot. Bro, right, as I fucking walk out of the office, the worker pulled up in his car. I was like, shit, you know where the station is. Fuck, okay, so there was just a gondola train that came in, stopped briefly, departed again. I was too late, because I was all the way over there crossing the tracks and there are also a lot of people around, so I missed it. The only rideable train, like very good rideable train. I missed it, I cannot believe it. Bad timing, but I'm gonna try to chase it down by passenger, because there is a passenger in like 10 minutes. Found it. Now I have to get on unnoticed. I was already getting some strange looks from the people in the station building, and there is a fucking train spotter on the platform. And he's coming this way. Of course he wants the best flicks of this train, but fucking hell, dude, I want to ride this. I'm just gonna cross the tracks, try from the other side. I don't care. Where is he now? Oh, there. Get out. Well, I got in. There were so many people there, but I looked and they were gone, so hopefully they didn't like appear. Let's wait and see. This is just from one touch, like one grab. I'm gonna be so fucking dirty after this ride. Yes. Bro, this is perfect. When I was planning this trip, I was, you know, imagining myself riding in an old Croatian wagon through the mountains. This is gonna be a very great ride. Well, that's fucking nice. We stopped in the middle of a kilometer-long tunnel. Spooky. arriving at the end point of the train. It's gonna lose its electric locomotive here. It's gonna switch to diesel. So there's gonna be people around. So ideally I jump off before we actually reach the station. I don't know if it will slow down enough for that. Center lock saw me, but I don't know if there's anybody in it. Actually, real ones know this spot. Yeah. Okay, there is actually somebody in the center lock. I should go. Well, that's why I mostly hop off like one station prior to the terminus of the train, because usually it's less active and just chiller. We made it, guys. Dude, I am fucking happy though. And maybe people are thinking, oh, you're not in Rijeka. It's on the other side of the hill. This is the terminus of the train. I couldn't go any further. But yeah, beautiful ride. I did remember the scenery to be more green, but you know, it's winter right now, so what did I expect? Okay. Hi. So now I'm walking as the crow flies to a village on the other side of this hill. Ah! Why is everything so spiky here? Ah! Fucking hell. Well, in that village there should be a bus to Rijeka. Actually, I don't want to go to the city, I just want to go to the beach, chill out at the beach and think what I'm gonna do next. Almost all my batteries are depleted, and the thing is, like, if I want to charge everything, I have to charge for quite a long time, so maybe I need to get a room. But yeah, I'll see. It's just gonna first get to the bus and get the hell out of here. To Rijeka. I hear a train. Is it the shunting locomotive? Oh no. Oh no, it's the container from the harbor. What do you think? Let's go all the way back? Fuck that. So glad to be here. Beautiful. There are two clusters of Spanish tourists though, they're very loud and annoying. So I'm gonna make these noodles and also some pasta, because I still have some sauce over from yesterday. So it's a beautiful location. Without these Spanish tourists it would be so quiet, but you know, they're just having fun, so I don't blame them. Noodles are done. Oh. So, I got all my stuff charged, I showered twice, and I had a great night's rest in a real bed. My trip is coming to an end. I'm flying out tomorrow from Pula. It's also a really beautiful city with a nice coastline. So yeah, definitely gonna spend the night in the tent somewhere at the beach. And since it's like a point sticking out of Croatia, there was a lot of military defense in and around the city. So I think I'm gonna try to find some abandoned bunkers, fortresses from back in the Yugoslavian days, or even before that, when it was the Austria-Hungary Empire. So I'm gonna take a bus. It's gonna depart in an hour, and then it's a 2-hour drive. So when I get to Pula, I will still have like 3-4 hours of daylight left, which will be enough to find some of these bunkers, and also a nice spot to camp, of course.